Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Encinitas. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Friday, May 22nd. You'll be interested to know, 120 years ago, today in 1906, the Wright brothers were granted a patent for their flying machine, formally recognizing their controlled, powered heavier-than-air flight and the practical design they had developed. That legal recognition affirmed their inventive achievement and helped launch modern aviation by protecting the design and encouraging engineers and pilots to build on that milestone. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Friday in Encinitas. This morning it's looking clean with waves around 2 to 3 feet. Conditions remain fair as the day progresses with the height holding at 2+ feet. Winds shift onshore by 8 a.m. at 3 miles per hour, increasing to onshore at 10 miles per hour by 2 p.m. Best time to ride is at 7 a.m. with a 0-foot outgoing low tide when the southwest swell is 1 foot at 19 seconds and the sideshore wind is 3 miles per hour. The first low tide on Friday will be a 1/2 foot at 9:15 a.m., followed by a 4-foot high tide at 4:30. The nearshore buoy at Beacons reads 69 degrees for the water temperature. Conditions remain clean on Saturday with waves at 2 to 3 feet early, but choppy conditions develop by afternoon as winds shift onshore. Sunday brings a steady increase in swell, reaching 3+ feet with clean conditions early, making it the best day of the period. Monday sees waves at 2 to 4 feet, but choppy conditions persist throughout the day. This morning, it's partly sunny, and it feels like 65 degrees with no wind. The sunset will take place at 7:48, and it will rise again tomorrow at 5:45. It looks like we're in for some partly sunny weather today, with a high near 68 and a light southwest breeze around 8 miles per hour. If you're inland, they will hit a high of 70. Tonight, expect mostly cloudy skies with a low around 59 and a light northwest wind around 7 miles per hour. Looking ahead in the weather. Saturday will be mostly sunny with highs near 66 and northwest winds up to 15 miles per hour. Sunday and Memorial Day stay mostly sunny with highs near 65 and overnight lows around 58. Then Tuesday is a touch cooler and partly sunny with highs near 64. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, Manny Machado, the Padres' all-star third baseman, is currently experiencing a horrendous slump, struggling with a batting average of 182. Despite hitting a 2-run homer during a recent game against the Dodgers, Machado does not have a clear theory about his struggles, stating, "I'm a baseball player, I'm not a theorist." While he insists he is working hard behind the scenes, the Padres are facing a team-wide power outage, ranking low in batting statistics. And with Machado as their acknowledged leader, he emphasizes the importance of competing daily. The Padres, currently at 29 wins and 19 losses, remain competitive in the National League West, but the pressure is mounting as they navigate through a challenging season. Now on to sports. Reigning National Football League Most Valuable Player Matthew Stafford parlayed one of the best seasons of his stellar career into a lucrative contract extension. The Los Angeles Rams announced Thursday they signed their quarterback to a new deal. According to ESPN, Stafford received a one-year extension worth up to $60 million in incentives. His contract is now a two-year deal worth up to $105 million. If he reaches all of his incentives, he will make an average of $52.5 million per year. This will tie him with Justin Herbert as the NFL's eighth highest-paid quarterback. Stafford will earn $40 million fully guaranteed in 2026. Securing him through 2027 ensures that Los Angeles makes two more Super Bowl pushes. With Stafford in the room for at least 2 more years, 2026 first-round draft pick Ty Simpson will have the opportunity to learn from him. Regardless, keeping Stafford figures to give the Rams 2 more bites at the apple. At 37, Stafford became the oldest quarterback to win the MVP award after posting 46 passing touchdowns and 4,707 yards. In local sports, the Padres host Oakland tonight at 6:40 as they look to snap a 2-game losing streak. Walker Buehler takes the mound against Jeffrey Springs in what should be a winnable matchup at Petco. San Diego has been competitive at home this season and showed they can beat the Dodgers when it matters back on May 18th, but they came roaring back to sweep the series. The Friars sit at 29-20, still in the hunt in a tough NL West, so banking wins at home is critical heading into the next stretch. Meanwhile, San Diego SC faces Vancouver tomorrow night at Snapdragon Stadium in a playoff race showdown. The Whitecaps are one of the league's best teams right now, sitting atop the Western Conference on 29 points. San Diego is sitting 10th and needs wins before the international break. This is a rematch of last November's playoff heartbreak when Vancouver beat the Friars 3-1 in the Western Conference Final. Marcus Ingvartsen leads the attack with 11 goals, but the Whitecaps bring serious credentials with Brian White and their league-best defense. It is a chance for the young expansion side to prove they belong. Off the field, San Diego SC confirmed that Mexican forward Irving Chucky Lozano is no longer part of their plans despite being under contract through 2028. The record-signing departure signals the club is reshaping its roster heading into a critical stretch. In top news, Theo Baker's new book, How to Rule the World, exposes Stanford University's complex relationship with Silicon Valley power. As a reporter for the Stanford Daily, he uncovered research misconduct that led to the resignation of President Mark Tessier-Levine. Baker highlights the culture of ambition, wealth, and influence on campus. He reveals that venture capitalists seek out Stanford students aggressively, assessing them for potential success. Baker's investigation reflects broader trends in higher education, revealing the connection between innovation and ethical issues. His candid reflections on personal struggles add depth to a narrative about institutional perfection. In business news, traders are anticipating a slew of tech mega initial public offerings will push Warren Buffett aside on their first day of trading. SpaceX officially filed to go public on the NASDAQ, while reports indicate OpenAI may confidentially file for an initial public offering soon. Traders now see a 92% chance that OpenAI files this year, with a 69% chance for its rival Anthropic. All are expected to debut at valuations exceeding $1 trillion, which would be record-breaking. SpaceX was valued at $1 trillion in February, with a 56% chance of closing above $2 trillion on its first day. OpenAI had a previous valuation of $852 billion and a 65% chance of exceeding $1 trillion. Traders also estimate 47% odds that Anthropic will close above $1 trillion. These valuations would place these companies in the $1 trillion club, likely surpassing Berkshire Hathaway's current market cap. Analyst Adrian Cox noted that Berkshire Hathaway had over $350 billion in revenue last year, compared to SpaceX's $18.7 billion and OpenAI's $13.1 billion. Despite their massive valuations, SpaceX and OpenAI remain unprofitable. The longer private stay of companies has raised concerns about sustaining these high valuations. Cox reassured investors, highlighting that the U.S. stock market is now worth about $70 trillion. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is up 1.5% for the week to about $78,000. Ethereum is up 1% to just over $2,000. And XRP is down 0.5% to $1.37. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. Waymo has now paused service in 4 cities because its robo-taxis are struggling to deal with heavy rain and flooded roads, a problem that already prompted a recall last week. One of Waymo's robo-taxis was spotted driving through a flooded street in Atlanta, Georgia, before it ultimately got stuck for about an hour. Waymo stated that safety is its top priority for riders and others on the road. The company also halted service in Dallas and Houston due to severe weather across Texas this week. Both the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the National Transportation Safety Board are investigating incidents involving Waymo's robo-taxis. And in entertainment news, this British detective series has fans eagerly awaiting its return. Set in Cambridge, this adaptation of the Belgian series Professor T has run for 4 seasons, totaling 24 episodes, with the latest season concluding on September 28, 2025. Lead star Ben Miller confirmed on The One show that Season 5 will hopefully premiere in autumn, while excitingly revealing that they are already working on Season 6. The upcoming episodes promise thrilling storylines, including a boxing match that takes a bloody turn and a series of sudden deaths at a spa. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American inventor and aviation pioneer, Wilbur Wright. And he said, "It is possible to fly without motors, but not without knowledge and skill." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in Encinitas.